her dad out at Rancho Maria.
It's very much a classic.
Yeah, it is, for sure. Certainly amongst country fans, It ain't Friends in Low Places, let's be real. I mean, it's not like that common, but 3 chords and the truth right there, man, because you can almost feel that happening at a bar. Like, it almost feels like, they just moseyed up to the bar at the Maverick and Raina poured them a whiskey and a beer, a Boilermaker, and then somebody said, "Hey, cowboy, I'm going to knock that." Really?
Like the Wild West.
I'd like to see you try.
With the revolvers. Pew, pew!
You'll ride a wild tornado, right? It's funny.
Just an average, Wednesday for me.
I know, right? But she's an instigator. That's for sure. Okay, so listen, this is a station of the people, by the people, for the people. Your Sunny Country 102.5. We say it all the time. Mm-hmm. We say, this is your Sunny Country 102.5. We open up the microphones and invite anybody from the community that needs to talk about anything to talk about it. Let's see. Michelle, yeah. Michelle is here. I second guess myself for a second. Michelle reached out to us. Actually, I reached out to her on social media. I saw a post that you made on Facebook on Saturday. I guess you guys are having a barbecue for your sister?
Yes, so it's on Sunday, April 2nd, from 11 to 4 at the Oak Knoll Shopping Center. My sister is Carys Tomilloso. She is our forever 18-year-old. She battled cancer 3 times, 3 separate ones. She was first diagnosed in 2016 at 12 with Hodgkin lymphoma. In July of 2017 with leukemia ALL, and then was in remission for 4.5 years and was diagnosed in May or June of last year with glioblastoma.
Oh, wow. How old was she?
18.
Forever 18.
That's why she just said that, gosh. I don't know how you muster the courage to talk about it. I mean, it's so difficult. And you're having a barbecue, you're raising money. It's important. But, we do our St. Jude Radiothon every year in hopes that, like ALL, we talk about it all the time.
We sure do.
Acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It's the most common type of pediatric cancer. Mm-hmm. Not that an 18-year-old, I mean, by definition they are. Until you turn 18, you're a pediatric patient.
Yeah. Well, that was the second one that she got. Glioblastoma was the one she got when she was 18.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And she was still considered a pediatric patient. And the biggest thing for me, for why I can talk about her, is her mark that she left. 12 years old, she debated with her oncologist. She was an avid softball player, just always out there, 7 days a week. Practice games, it was regular season, it was cheer, it was fall ball. She was just so active. She debated with her oncologist, I have one last tournament for fall ball season. Let's hold off treatment. Well, I think maybe we should. I just want to play. And she played. And they ended up coming and winning the championship. And it was the perfect fairy tale for her, because not only did they win the championship, she made the last out for the last inning to win the game.
But it wasn't something that both teams said, "Oh, this is the last play." They didn't let her have it. We've seen that happen before.
Yeah,
she owned it.
She owned it. She was catcher. That was her domain.
Wow.
So her strength and everything. Not just that. She was in junior high. She was in 7th grade when she first got cancer, and didn't let it be a crutch. I couldn't imagine. I'm sick. When I get sick, I don't want to do anything. But her chemo, radiation, constant hospital stays, and she had a 4.0 all 4 semesters of her junior high.
Wow. Sounds like a warrior for sure.
Yes, absolutely. That's one thing that people are constantly saying, whether they knew her or not. They're always calling her a warrior. She's courageous. She's brave. After junior high, she went on and experienced high school and had a really great time in high school. Did everything she could possibly. Tried new foods, made recipes, branched out, was helping with the Rigetti High School, the Legend paper. She was a photographer during football games and any home games.
Yeah, just really put herself out there.
Yeah, and
can I interrupt for a second?
Of course.
You're having your sister's passed.
Yes.
You're having a barbecue to raise money. What's the money for? Is it a scholarship? Is there something you're doing in her memory?
It is, yes. So it's for 2 different things. For one, I couldn't imagine being my mom in this situation, being her sole caretaker and everything that she's had to deal with. So it's to alleviate as much off of our mom as possible.
Right.
And the second thing is Golden Circle of Champions. They were major. They were just huge. You could probably do a little more on that, but
we're aware of a Golden Circle of Champions. In fact, I was in Vegas in December with Golden Circle of Champions. You don't know what
she was supposed to be there.
Right. It's so sad. They mention her. if you don't know what Golden Circle of Champions is, it started right here at our very own Elks Rodeo. It's now a national campaign where they're doing at rodeos all over America where they treat pediatric cancer patients to a day at the rodeo. Most of them are kids, like 4, 5, 6 years old. But occasionally you get a 16, 17-year-old that come in that never saw rodeo before and not necessarily interested in rodeo. It's just something to do. Get out of the house for a little while. Forget about your problems for a little while. It's an amazing thing. Do the Golden Circle of Champions people know about your barbecue on site? Are they part of it?
Yes, they do know. They've been actively involved in anything as far as Carys goes. And that is going to be an organization that we donate to.
Good.
That's I don't know if I got that.
So I love that. And this Saturday, I assume what, like 11 till it's gone?
It's on Sunday.
Sunday.
11 to 4. And the biggest thing that I want to shed light on as far as my sister goes is after everything, she still was so selfless, never complained about anything, and said, make this make sense. And so there's no effective treatment for glioblastoma right now. It's a basic, this is what it is, and you'll maybe have this much time. So she donated herself to science for various scientists all over the world to find an effective treatment for not just that, but different cancers.
Wow.
We talk about that a lot during the radiothon. Taryn's a cancer survivor. My ex-partner, Nikki, is a cancer survivor. And one commonality between every cancer survivor, and God bless the ones that didn't make it, they all say, hey, I was a human petri dish for my doctors because they tried, almost cussed on the radio, they tried stuff on me that they, because at a certain point in cancer treatment, the doctors will say, we've done everything we know to do. However, there's a study going on at Stanford or Tufts or UCLA or whatever. And if you want, there's no guarantees, but we could try and get you into this study. And that's what's kept Nikki alive.
That's what.
Over to the mic, please. Come up. It's
That's
radio.
what happened with Carys. She didn't have a match for her ALL, and so she did what they call the HAPLO treatment, which is they took my stem cells. They took my stem cells and saved her life that way instead of a donor.
Yeah.
Wow.
So on Sunday, if you're in the Santa Maria Orchid area, go by and have lunch at the Oak Knoll Shopping Center and support this wonderful cause because we can't bring her back. But one thing we can do for the rest of time is to say her name, to continue doing the barbecue every year with the scholarship and all that. Just like Ryan Teixeira, just like Lexi Brown, just like others that have gone before her. We, as a community, not just her family, as a community, have to keep her memory alive.
Absolutely.
Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Remember what I mentioned earlier?
Whatever.
About the whole...
Just we have to keep her memory alive. Because if we don't say it, and we don't do barbecue, if 6 years down the line, we're not doing it anymore. It's like she'll be a picture on your mantelpiece. We have to keep it alive. So Sunday, Oak Knoll Shopping Center, go out and buy some barbecue. I'm going to bring my kid by.
Thank you.
Definitely. And you guys are welcome to come back anytime. God bless you. We love you. Hope to see you at the Golden Circle of Champions dinner. Your daughter doesn't have to be present. You guys should come. It'll be on Thursday, the first night of rodeo. So I'll be there for sure, playing music and stuff. And we hope to see you there. I mean it. I'm not just saying that. And if you guys need to be my guest, you'll be my guest.
Okay.
You're coming to the Golden Circle of Champions thing.
We'll be there.
Period. Plus, Hitching Post feeds us. Come on.
Who wants to miss it?
Come on! Thanks for coming in, you guys.
you.
Don't run off. We want to talk to you off there. God bless you and everything. This Sunday, 11 you said?
11.
11 till it's gone. And let's get it gone by 1 so they can go home and have a life too. You know what I'm saying? Have a little Sunday afternoon.
Little Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
More of the Center Coast Best Country on the way. Rockin' a Hard Place from Bailey Zimmerman on the way.
Thank you for calling Apex Auto Glass and Tinning. This is Rosario. How may I help you?